Hello, collective. Hello, collective. Hello, collective. This is this and that tarot, baby. You know what it do, what it is. I can't call it. We're going to pull a few cards, get a message out, collective. This is a general reading, so any sign can be significant. This could be past, present, or future energy. The entire reading may not resonate with you, collective. So only take what does, alright? Or just get in it for the vibe. Your choice. Completely up to you. Alright? If I'm talking about a she, I can also be talking about a he in that same situation. Just flip the roles. Alright? To my subscribers, if you're new to my channel as well, hugs and kisses to you. Hopefully you all are doing extremely well, blessed and highly favored. Excuse me. What is it my collective needs to know in 3 cards? 3 cards only. What is it I need to see? What is it my collective needs to know at this time? My collective needs to know at this time. You got shadow work, inner conflict, and that's giving me like the Hierophant and the 5 of Wands. Like somebody could be working on their shadow work, you know, resolving like inner conflict, things that they may have took some time to like face. It's like whatever it is staring back at them. Like somebody's doing the work that is long overdue for somebody in particular. Because I'm hearing that song by Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Take a look at yourself and then make a change. Anything else? So I could be listening to Michael Jackson or looking at, or I have seen a documentary I'm just reading resonates with, or the movie. But Michael Jackson could be of significance. Anything else? But Man in the Mirror could be of significance as well. Anything else in this message? Your spirit guides are handling things. Your spirit guides are handling things. But somebody's, you know, you could be working on shadow work in a conflict. Don't have to be. Somebody is. So for some of you, you could be dealing with some spiritual attacks. Somebody's like taking, you know, your quietness, your silence, your kindness for a weakness, or somebody's like sending you negative energy, possibly at a time when you could be healing, or like somebody's, you know, possibly be thinking of you, whoever this person is doing this shadow work, or this is you. But it's given like someone, you know, possibly going through people sending them spiritual attacks, like evil eye shit like that, known or unbeknownst to them. All right. That's when a lot of, you know, things come towards you in a high at a high rate. Fake friend alert wanted to come out too. So some of you need to be mindful of people that you have in your company. There's people with fake smiles. Anything else? Anything else? This message from my collective. Someone's name could be Sean. SHAWN, SHUN. Next card, somebody caught them looking at your pics. Bottom of the deck, you got E. First, middle, last initial E could be of significance. Somebody could be jealousy or creativity. Somebody don't like your intuition. It scares them. Somebody could be a chef as well. Could be a significance. Let's use this deck. Clarify shadow work in a conflict. Clarify shadow work in a conflict. Could be a fire sign. But it's in reverse. So it could be a low vibrational fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sage. Clarify in a conflict, shadow work. All right, so you got nostalgia and rage, change. So somebody could be going through some type of Six of Cups right now when it comes to the things that's replaying, resurfacing in their mind. And it involves somebody like possibly making some changes, like I said about that song. Take a look in the mirror. Take a look at yourself and then make a change. It's there. Somebody could be traveling. This woman's traveling. She got a suitcase. She walking. Could be a feminine. Don't have to be. But it, you know, is giving someone, you know, having that courage to like to, you know, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's to get out of a place to get to the next place, or get out of way of being to get to a better version of yourself. All right. But somebody's keeping a vision of somebody, memories with somebody, as a way to like encourage them. Like somebody's using the memories they got of somebody to like help them get through something. Like somebody's, looking back on things, especially if they were somebody that struggle with taking accountability, responsibility, accepting a part in something, could have been better, man or woman. All right. But it's given the inner work that somebody's doing when it comes to the things that required more of them, that they refused to give or didn't want to believe, had anything to do with them. All right. So pay attention to your dream state. You got messages here. And lack, like somebody's having a lot of self-doubt, or they did, when it comes to them, facing some type of truth with the expressions. Like somebody could want to Page of Cups, Page of Swords, like express something to you, tell you something when it comes to like how they feel about a situation. So if like a past person, an ex, a baby dad or something is showing up in your dream state, it's because somebody feels as though they could have been a better version of themselves at a time when they feel like you needed them or something like that. But it could be dealing with a fire sign, like I said. And you could be this fire sign. Clarify your spirit guides on handling things. Your spirit guides on handling things. Yeah, you got strength, empowerment, sun. So some of you are very, could have an altar. But some of you are very, very guarded, not just physically, but spiritually. Like there's somebody that's definitely, especially if you are grounded, you could be an earth sign, don't have to be, but it's given very grounded. You could go out, put your feet in the grass, the water, the sand, wherever you are. But it's given like, you celebrating yourself, like pouring into yourself. And for a lot of you, it's healing. It's you being, in a space that is safe, that allows you to be free, to be happy, to grow, to receive, especially downloads and messages. Okay, if you called on your ancestors, your guides, to assist you in some way, or giving them thanks, or giving them flowers, just acknowledging them when you get grounded, when you go out, like this is them saying they are receiving it. They acknowledge you needing them, or that they want you to know that they are aware of what it is that you need to be protected from, because I feel like there's things going on behind the scenes that they don't want you to be distracted by. All right, your spirit team is handling things. Your spirit team is handling things. What else does their spirit team need them to know? Your spirit team is handling things. Yeah, you got celebration, abundance, gifts. What I said. Like you receiving, things, like you being celebrated in the ethers. All right, especially when it comes to the things that you are stepping into, the versions of yourself that is ascending. When it comes to you growing, understanding, nurturing, and doing, whatever work is needed on yourself to like ascend, like to get to the level of yourself when it comes to mastering yourself, that you like the highest of the high. Okay, so it's stepping into your gifts and celebrating yourself and allowing the things that's coming in for you, that you are accessing right now, the gifts that you are accessing. Like some of you have more gifts that are being activated because of your obedience. like releasing that need to control or worry about, you know, how it's gonna look to other people, or how, you know, much you know and don't know, but it's opening yourself up to receiving, okay, to loving yourself, experiencing the things that your gifts are showing you, okay, and embracing that, learning more about it, even if it means getting guidance from other people, other spiritual influences, things of that nature, okay. So they're protecting you at this time. They doing some work behind the scenes when it comes to, you know, you coming into these things that are meant to keep you, prepare you, all right. The bottom of the deck, you got forming, structure, solid foundation. See what I'm saying? Like, this is you setting the tone and putting the things in place that need to be so that you can continue on. Because I feel like there's a assignment. Yeah, because you got forming and you got rebirth right behind it. And control, tactics. So there's a rebirth that's going on for somebody in the winter, probably, possibly. But it's allowing someone to create the solid foundation that they need to build off of. Like, somebody may have had like some things that were not, you know, wouldn't allow a connection or some type of reconciliation. For some of you, or somebody in particular, it's something going on with another person that would not allow, and not just with one person, it could be another person involved, including yourself, but it's giving things that may not be aligned with you to create that stable foundation, structure, form that you need in your life. And I feel like if there's people that want to accompany you or is meant to be on your path, they have things that they have to work on, recognize, and take accountability for, not just now, but just moving forward. Just them, you know, releasing the need to control or trying to make something one-sided, okay? Because I feel like somebody knows, you know, they want to be somewhere else, but it's requiring them to have to do some work on themselves, whether they telling you about it or not. All right, give me one more. But this is you celebrating, you know, gifts, abundance, manifestations, manifesting. Your spirit team is handling things. Clarify. Give me one more. Your spirit team is handling things. Ooh. You got protections, reflection, but it's in reverse. Projections, reflection. So like I said, someone is like working on some shadow work, working on things that, you know, it may involve, you know, them having thoughts of you when it comes to them possibly feeling some type of rejection, or they feeling they being rejected either by the universe, your spirit team. You also got clarity, third eye, but it's in reverse. And you also got detours, divine intervention, fate. Also came out in reverse. So this could, like I said, it could be people, things that people are connected to, other people. They could be people connected to other people that they need to cut cords with, sever ties with, because like somebody clearing out their energy, whether they know how to do that or not. I hope they do. If they don't, Lord help them. But anyway, Because I feel like it's things that people that are not aligned with you may be pulling on your energy to affect you in some way. And a lot of it is, someone not seeing things clearly. For some of you, it's the fact that you are going through a rebirth, or you're going through some type of awakening, right? Or someone in your energy is afraid of being rejected, or this is, somebody reflecting on things from the past, especially if those things are something they're in fear of being rejected over. But these could be people that you have rejected in the past. And it's like folks are not looking at themselves. Like, these are people that are taking things out on you, or feeling some type of way that you're taking some time, to heal and reflect on things, and it's not involving them. You may have separated yourself from these people, but it's like these are people that are not intuitively awakened. Okay, they third eye is blocked, and it's giving like someone not seeing something. Like, yeah, there's some divine intervention going on, but it's behind the scenes, right? Because there's somebody that's trying to like intervene spiritually. I don't know if they like sending you to evil eye, some shit like that. Yeah, you got party external. So these, could be a twin flame or something. And somebody in their south node, like I said. Okay? Like, these are people that are stuck in cycles, or in a way of being that's not in alignment with you. And it's like they got some things going on that they could be linked to other people that's pulling on their energy, and possibly, trying to keep cycles open with this individual, or there's people trying to keep cycles open with you that they refuse to even heal, to possibly even come back into your energy or connect with you. So these are people that some of them are refusing to heal, or they are somebody in particular that is having to do this because of things that are going to distract you if they don't. Okay, because these are things that's going on with people that are unhealed, unawakened, people that refuse to look at themselves, or look at the root of the problem, but they want to come in and cause one. Them being in your energy is going to cause problems. Especially if somebody thinks that you don't know they doing something, or they feel like, this is like how somebody say, don't kick somebody when they down. I feel like that. I feel like somebody wants to come for you without knowing what you got going on, or don't know, that you, what kind of protection you have. Like somebody thinks, I don't know, somebody just surface level. Somebody just surface level. Somebody is just going off of what you look like online, or what you look like in person, or how you come off, outside of social media or something like that. And somebody looking like they ain't this, or they ain't got that. Somebody find out. They finding out. Why is fate in reverse? Why is fate in reverse? Divine intervention, why is it in reverse? Clarify divine intervention being in reverse. This fate. Yeah, you got the the hangman in reverse. Because whoever this is, like I said, they somebody that's very stuck. Okay, like somebody's hands is tied. So it's giving like somebody, you know, feeling stagnant or feeling like they at a standstill, or feels as though like something is like faded. Hmm. Yeah, it's like I said, somebody don't want to, or as needing to sacrifice some things about themselves to get to another version, um of another level, or out of some type of slump, because it's giving somebody like dealing with some stagnation. And it's really just because somebody's standing still, they're not making a move, or somebody's wanting um the ways that they're using to move something for them, and it's not, or do something, I don't know, because it's giving like somebody, you know, trying to avoid sacrificing something, giving up things, giving up a way of being, a way of thinking even, because the hangman does talk about someone turning over a new leaf, you know, in the upright, and cooperating more, you know, and opening themselves up to seeing things, you know, from a different standpoint, a different, you know, from more than just one way, one sided, you know, one way thinking, one track mind, right? But in reverse, it's giving somebody that does not want to believe that they need to change anything. It's like somebody wanting somebody else to do, you know, something or whatever it is they thinking or doing to work for them, and it's not. It's like somebody saying if something faded, they'll be back. No, they won't. Because the sun is in reverse. All right, like I said, it could be a fire sign, but fire is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. It's at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So somebody's dealing with some type of sadness, especially when it comes to um, feeling like their happiness is being blocked. Mm-hmm. Especially if they refusing to like come in with some type of equal give and take and balance things out, or take accountability is what it's given. Clarify the hangman in reverse. Clarify the hangman in reverse. Give me something on that hangman in reverse. What's the hangman in reverse about? What's that about? Somebody going through a death. They want to come out in reverse. Okay? Or somebody going through a death, possibly an ego death, or, you know, yeah, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Or somebody, you know, is having to, because the star gives me, you know, rebirth, renewal. But even with the death is given, you know, someone looking at their responsibility, you know, when it comes to justice in a situation. But I feel like this person is wanting some type of, wanting to let something go. Okay, let things fall away, a version of themselves, you know, because I feel like there's a transformation somebody has to go through. Okay, especially you. And for a lot of you, it is a transformation that you have went through that somebody else is not going to be able to have access to you until they align with you. And that means they are going to have to be somebody that is aware of what their role is, or they gonna miss it. Like somebody has to be a team player. It can't be any other way. Okay. Otherwise, it's gonna feel like they're repeating a cycle of something all over again with the world in reverse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially if they don't think that three is a crowd, and, you know, third party situations and other people intervening, outside influence is not an issue. Somebody gonna be sadly mistaken that if they think, you know, they can keep the way something going, or how they trying to do things, or keep something going, like somebody got a way of being or the things going right now that they want to keep it that way because it's going to possibly disappoint somebody. Why is this third eye in reverse? Clarify clarity in reverse with the third eye. Why is clarity in reverse? What is the third eye blocked about? What is causing this clarity not to come through? What's causing this third eye clarity not to come through? Clarify third eye being blocked. Clarify third eye being in reverse. Why is third eye in reverse? It's too many. Why is third eye in reverse? You got the Ten of Swords. I mean the Ten of Wands with the Six of Swords. With the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Somebody wants to come in committed. With that third eye being blocked, being about clarity in reverse, the Six of Swords is giving like somebody moved on, let something go. Okay, especially if you realize or somebody realized another person was not seeing something clearly. And with the Ten of Wands, is giving somebody struggled a lot to try to stick around and give somebody time to like change their ways or something like that. It's like another person seeing. It's given like somebody knew somebody was a person, or something was faded or something like that. But it's given like somebody was trying to like get somebody to see something, or was trying to get somebody like to let's just say it's a family situation, right? It's given like somebody having to move on because somebody just wanted to keep another person weighed down, burdened, like wanting you to deal with a lot of things that have nothing to do with you. Things that they, want you to be responsible for so that they don't have to change their lifestyle. They don't want to have to change the way they do things. If it's a family situation, now if it's a lover situation, it's given like somebody moving on because they just had too much on them, like somebody felt weighed down, like they were struggling all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody was always causing like some burden to be on somebody. Like I said, if it's a lover situation, like somebody struggled to like try to get somebody, to take some type of action, like to, help them in some way. You know what I'm saying? Do your part. I don't want to have to keep showing up all the time, showing myself, proving myself and shit like that, and having to deal with a version of you that you need to get out of. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it's a family situation, it's like somebody saying, listen, I'm finna move on. I gotta go regardless of what's going on because this shit is just too much. It's too much. Like trying to put everything on the collective. It's something like that. Okay, because it's like somebody want another person to be bogged down and deal with, or somebody was creating situations for somebody. Because I ain't got the Ten of Swords yet, but the fact that a 10 is out here, yeah. Anywhere, because something is an end and it's a wrap. Like somebody just felt burnt out, like burdened, like weighed down, constantly. Could be an air sign dealing with a fire sign. Don't have to be, but you got water out here also. Clarify, caught them looking at your pics. Caught them looking at your pics. Clarify. What's going on with that? This person that caught them looking at your pics. What's going on with them being caught looking at your pics? Let me use this other deck. Hold on. I would say I ain't never been so excited about rain when it happens, right? I be hearing some thunder and I'm like, ooh, yes, it's gonna rain. Be just a bunch of thunder. Or somebody moving really hard, if that even is a thing. You know how people dance hard, like damn, they dancing so damn hard, like they so serious. Some people be moving, that should be so noisy. Like damn. What happened to people moving like a thief in the night? Well, we ain't thieving, we moving. I'm just saying, y'all, anyway, let's go with it. What's the situation with this person getting caught looking at collective pics? Caught them looking at your pics. What's the situation going on with that? You got racing in reverse, running, avoiding. You got racing in reverse. Somebody could have with that car in that picture, like it could have been somebody like walked up on somebody in their car, sitting there browsing through their phone. Or you know how somebody got to get their eyes adjusted to, like from their phone light to the outside, or if they parked in their car, hadn't came in the house yet. I'm getting that vision. Or it's like somebody looking over somebody's shoulder, like walked up on them, you know, came up behind them in the car or whatever while they sitting in their car. They thought they was in the car, just seen them on the phone. Like, what's that? Why they still sitting in the car? And it's like somebody's looking at somebody on their phone through their car window. What's the situation going on with this person being caught looking at your pics? Caught them looking at your pics. What's the situation going on with that? Give me some more in this situation. They're getting caught looking at the collective's pics. What happened with them looking at the collective's pics? What's going on with that? What happened? Caught them looking at the collective's pics. What happened? Child, that's too damn mean. What happened with them being caught looking at the collective pics? What happened? Somebody was in the fucking pressure cooker. Person could have wanted to explode. They could have been trying to hold back their emotions, or like somebody got pissed off. Like somebody ended up being in the fucking hot seat. Like somebody. Woo. Somebody could have been scared, panicked, with anxiety at the bottom of the deck. Somebody was scared out they damn mind, like panic, like what the? Like somebody looking at some pictures, like, you know, could have been looking at you in some type of love situation, like them looking at you in this, like they adore you. Somebody really admires your beauty, right? And like somebody coming to some type of realization, like some projected time, especially if somebody thinks somebody, like I said, somebody thinks somebody coming back around, or like somebody gave something a certain amount of time. You got sold out here. It came in reverse. Came out in reverse. But it's giving like somebody moving, a physical change, a location. Like somebody could have relocated in the past, like since the last time you talked to them. I'm hearing that song, looking at this car right here, racing. I'm hearing that song, I'm in a race with time to get where I belong. Cause it feels so right after all these nights alone. Thinking about touching down, I can't sleep to you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't worry about it. Alright? Don't even worry about it. Give me some more on what's going on with this person being caught looking at the collector's pics. Give me some more on the situation. But somebody knew they was in the pressure cooker, baby. They was somebody was enraged. They like were trying to hide that shit. Like somebody was trying to act like they wasn't mad or something, child. But they was. But it ended up being in a fucking pressure cooker. Like somebody was pissed. 38 high. Called the fire department. Put that fire. Give me some more on this situation. Caught them looking at your pics. Caught them looking at your pics. Wee. Anxiety came out again, child. Could have children with this person, don't have to. Or they could have children with somebody. This can be somebody younger. Or something like that. Or this is somebody, you know, immature. Somebody, you know, they could have kids with someone. But this is somebody that wants some type of commitment. Or they in some type of commitment. Because at the bottom of the tarot deck, you got the High Priestess. Pisces energy. Somebody, you know, could be very intuitive. Or somebody knows you to be somebody that knows, like, you know, like tapped in. Like somebody can see you as somebody, you know, that's very mysterious. Like full of mystery, right? But this is also somebody, this King of Swords is also somebody that, you know, that comes off like that too as well. Like they got away with their words too. All right. But they could be going through, you know, the fact that they moving at a slow pace, you know, could have been dealing with some delays or just procrastination. They could have a big issue with that, you know, being stagnant, taking things slow or something like that. Or they dealing with some type of chaos that is causing them to slow them down from making like any fast movement, sudden change. That's why that running is in reverse with that car. Like somebody, yeah, like somebody's being chaotic and like it's a lot of shit going on. Five of Swords, especially if this person is looking at possibly like rekindling something or dealing with a lot of regret in hopes, you know, trying to rekindle something or like wanting some type of life to come back into something. With the Five of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody could have, you know, let a place go, relocated since, you know, the last time when this person spoke or something like that. Somebody could have moved since then in the past. But it's giving like someone, you know, dealing with things that coming from possibly them trying to move on. Clarify, caught them looking at your pics. What's going on with that? With pressure cooker in reverse. Why is pressure cooker in reverse? What's going on with that? Yeah. You got the Two of Swords in reverse. with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So somebody feels as though like whatever issues they may have been having when it comes to them possibly like making a decision, being indecisive or whatever, it's like somebody knowing they have to make one, but it's them being hesitant, like not wanting to, you know. Yeah, that's why that anxiety is out here. Like somebody's scared or they panic, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like somebody feels as though they may be left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Like somebody may feel as though like they're gonna be left away. Somebody, like if somebody left another person, rejected your offer or something like that, or your interest or your commitment or your interest in them or something like that, or your bond or something. If somebody chose a karmic over another person because of them not looking at something clearly, or like being blocked energetically, you know, when it comes to the intuition, a third eye being blocked because of them making like a lot of bad low vibrational choices, just a lot of bad decisions that piled up. Like this person, you know, could have been in like a lot of karmic debt, so it isn't allowing them to come connect with you because they need to clear it out. Otherwise, if you connect with this person too soon, you dealing with them at a time when they're going through their karmic season, and it's going to interfere with whatever you got coming in, and you don't want that. It's going to slow your shit 8 of Wands all the way the fuck down. All right, but it's giving like somebody panicked and started feeling as though like somebody is going to make a decision, but it's some truth being revealed. It's like somebody, if somebody told another person they over you, or somebody saying, you know, they done, somebody realizing another person ain't done. They still, if this person was dating somebody or involved somebody at a distance, that person may feel as though that person then connected with somebody that they, or move back around somebody that they possibly might rekindle something with, or might reconnect with, or bump into, or some shit like that, or an old flame or some shit like that. Not necessarily a twin flame, but an old flame, somebody they used to have, you know, some connection to. But yeah, somebody feel like they're gonna be left out in the cold, and this person, you know, got like some type of lifestyle, some addictions and things like that, a way of being. Or like somebody, yeah, especially if they, you know, being, feeling like, you know, especially if somebody is feeling like they've been abandoned, you know, because of some things that they feel like, you know, they're like somebody with this devil is giving like somebody being in some type of situation they feel like, you know, they stuck in. Dealing with somebody, it's like somebody, you know how people say, oh man, I'm, you know, this person a spoiled brat. It's like that. It's like somebody possibly dealing with somebody that they made a lifestyle for this person, or somebody that got used to some way of being with somebody, and it's like them feeling like they stuck, or they not gonna have something if this person decides to like take off. It's like somebody going, like somebody, that side of them is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? When somebody realizing another person is different from somebody else, like, like say somebody seeing the difference. Like if you and this person parted ways and it was nothing like that, like no drama, no friction or nothing like that. Like somebody is going through it now. Like to walk away, like, damn. Give me some more on the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you got the 4 of Wands hop all the way out in reverse. So whatever it is, some type of home life or stability is not as, it's somebody in a home, they're not happy. If they sharing in some type of commitment, it's not stable. Like somebody in a home and thinking about somebody else, or they in some type of connection with somebody else, or gave somebody like some type of commitment, and it's like somebody else is not fully, you know, invested. It's almost like somebody is almost like, I'm just staying here until I hear from the collective. Given that. But you got the Judgment at the bottom of the deck now with the 9 of Wands to the Strength. But you got fire out here. Water and air. What did this person say when they got caught looking at these pics? What did this person say? What was their response when they got caught looking at these pics? Clarify. What was this person's response when they got caught looking at these pics? What was their response? What was this person's response when they got caught looking at these pics? I don't know what was asked of him. You got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Something was a lesson learned for someone, or you was a lesson. Somebody, this person, yeah, you like somebody, this person was somebody that learned a huge lesson from you. And for you, this person was a lesson learned as well. Or this is how somebody's looking at, the situation they finding themselves in now. Like what was said, when they got caught looking at this person's pictures. Looking at your pictures. Like somebody is realizing now like who got humbled, in a situation. Because now somebody's, in a lot of despair. Yeah. Especially if they did have you in a third party, just somebody that, possibly had some type of unhealthy social life, friends with benefits and shit like that. Like, like just an unhealthy lifestyle image. You know what I'm saying? That like somebody thought that was working for them until they realize it now, like how those kind of connections and way of being and lifestyle like only opens you up to certain people. Nothing more than that. Okay, nothing greater than that. And something just ended up being like just a scandal, a lot of gossip and shit. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people wanting to compete for a spot that they really don't even want, or just want it because somebody else is there, or wanting to be in some type of you know what I'm saying, like some type of competition. Like somebody just did some shit just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like anything you do too much of, ends up losing its, its spark after a while. And like somebody eventually seen somebody, as, somebody that didn't really was doing something a certain way because they possibly, had a lot of self-trust issues, self-love issues, and things that they were looking for in other people instead of just slowing down and looking at the root of their issue, which is them. So for some of you, this person is mirroring you, or they are being made to look at themselves now, when it comes to the things that did not work out for them based on their decisions. Clarify that Ten of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse? Yeah. Somebody looking like a fucking fool now for being naive. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, them juggling and shit like that was going to get them what they wanted, but it didn't. Especially when you're talking about matters of the heart. Okay? So, whoever caught them looking at these pictures is showing somebody now exactly like if somebody was thinking another person will be back around, or they ain't going nowhere, I'm over here with this person for a limited time or something like that, they'll be back. Like somebody don't even give a damn if somebody over there was somebody else. Okay? Because at the deep down, somebody want to give another person a commitment. But They could see themselves doing it, but at the same time, they may have children with this person. They may have had some type of history back and forth with them in the past where they, tried to, get them some type of false hope or some shit of, assuring them, but it wasn't, it was false. It's almost giving like somebody hope that they, will be picked, like somebody being in that pick me energy. And the fool in reverse is somebody thinking that they can stay that way and they'll be all right. No. Or somebody will be bad. Or somebody talking them into that shit. Or talking themselves into that shit. But it's like, no. Somebody was very careless, very reckless with somebody. Like somebody was not, like somebody fumbled the bag. They fumbled them. Okay? Especially if they, like I said, was messy. A lot of things dealing with this person could have been just, and them going in another direction, even if for a limited time, it was just messy. 3 of Cups in reverse as well. All right. What's the overall outcome in this situation? What do you see being the overall outcome in this situation for my collective? And one card, yeah, overall outcome. Yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles. For a lot of you, it's just choosing yourself. Overall outcome. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Moving forward in this situation, the overall outcome. Moving forward with the Page of Pentacles. Overall outcome. Moving forward in this situation. With the Page of Pentacles. Why the Page of Pentacles? Overall outcome. Why the Page of Pentacles in the overall outcome moving forward? Yeah, because it's about balance. And for some of you, it's the fact that somebody want to come in being faithful. They may be at a page. Like somebody may not have much to offer, but somebody want to come in, being faithful, balanced, knowing, now where to, be selective, when it comes to their energy, how to maintain, the things they put their energy into, time. Management as well, because somebody does not manage the time very well. Could be an earth sign. Don't have to be. Clarify that Page of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles. Outcome moving forward. What's the Page of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles moving forward? 10 of Cups in reverse. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And for others of you, it's the fact that, you choosing yourself and staying true to yourself and what you to be capable of doing. You could be saving money, like working on whatever it is that holding very close to your chest, especially if it's things that you are looking to pour into and start up. Some of you could be business owners or like being entrepreneurs, like new to it. But it's about that balance, that you want to have for yourself. Especially when it comes to somebody, possibly like being wish fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody may not be somebody that you look at as, or somebody realizing that them seeing you this way and balance and shit like that is the only way to achieve something. And I feel like somebody is realizing, like, by them not doing that, that's why they didn't get their wish fulfillment. Like somebody was not balanced. they were juggling in the past, instead of, you know, being mindful and aware of like who to give to. And somebody saw you as somebody very faithful, very, you know, organized and shit like that. And I feel like if they had been clear, seeing things clearly, they would have been able to navigate better. But because of that, somebody ended up not getting the win that they thought they would get, or achieving some type of fulfillment that they thought they would get in a situation, or thinking, you know, being an opportunist, or, you know, the things that they had going on would be enough, or the people that was given to a situation, or what they was getting out of different things, and what somebody was allowed, you know what I'm saying, like how somebody was trying to like make something look, and I'm thinking that, oh, that'll be enough, you know, I got people that do this, or, you know, they got this and that going on, so I ain't gonna miss it. Somebody realize shit. I mean, that means somebody pouring into you, giving you that. I mean, that them doing what they doing is fixing you. Like somebody realizing, you know, them not having that balance only means that they were not putting in the work on themselves. Okay. What's going on with that Ten of Cups in reverse? What's going on with that Ten of Cups in reverse? Yeah, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. With the 8 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck now. Somebody not having that confidence, especially when it came to them, you know, taking that leap of faith, or knowing, you know, the intuition, like their foresight, their discernment was like important for them to have at the time. And I feel like somebody lacked their foresight, like somebody didn't trust what their mind eye was showing them. And a lot of it was because this person, they third eye was blocked anyway, so they couldn't make a move. Like somebody was stuck where they were, dealing with what they were dealing with, because of them having to see something for what it was, and being truthful to themselves about where they at. Like, be honest, you only here because of this and this and this, or you over here because of your pride, your ego, something like that. You knew you ain't gonna be happy. It's like that, okay? Like somebody knew who you, they knew, bruh. I'm gonna end it here. Somebody knew you was, that you was faithful. You knew it, but they had to see, you know, themselves in a situation for who they were. And I feel like that's what your spirit team is working around the clock behind the scenes to make sure somebody do, is to see, you know, what's going on. Like, now you're gonna deal with you. You're not gonna come over here and do this right here, and, you know, run amok over here with my collective. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna end it here, collective. Hopefully you all are doing extremely well. Hopefully the reading resonates in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe. I would love to have you. Mwah. I love you all. Bye.